It's been so hot. Just in like everywhere, but like in Michigan, it's it's been rough. And the whole thing with my pots is that the whole thing with pots is like you can't regulate your body temperature. So if it's really hot, and so you can't regulate your body temperature, but then there's also a heat intolerance. So if you're really hot, you can't like cool down. Like I have just felt like I've just been hot for like the past like 2 weeks, but it's actually cool. It's cooled down. It's not like cold, but it's cooled down. So I definitely feel a lot better, but it was rough. I did not feel great for a week or like so. It was really bad, but so I thought I'd kind of share like ways that I've been trying to stay cool. And I was always a person that ran hot anyways. I never liked the heat. Like summer, I know people are gonna summer is my least favorite season. Fall, and I love winter. I love cold weather because even when I was younger, I just always loved cold weather more than the warm weather. And I got a heat intolerant thing, so that was great. So it made it 10 times worse. But there's some tricks I use to help stay cool. So I have a couple fans that I carry on with me. So I have this little like it's like a wrist fan. You can put it on your wrist. Just a little hand. It fits in like a lot of bags. And it. Yeah, that one I keep in my bag a lot. And you charge it. I always try to keep this fully charged. Sometimes I forget, but always keep this around me. Always have that one on. And then I also have a bigger fan called this one. This one's my neck one. So okay, so this one is like more expensive than the other one. Oh, this one I got on Amazon and I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was that much. I think it was like $12 or something like that. It wasn't that much. Like compared to this one was expensive. So this one goes around your neck like this, and the air comes out of here and like shoots up at your and shoots up. So this one's nice to have like, and this little thing that goes around your neck, this thing that like sits on the back of your neck, it has buttons where you can do cool. It makes it cold. It also makes it hot, which I do not use that setting because I don't need my neck hotter, but it makes it cold. So when this is resting on the back of your neck, it's cold. Kind of like just putting like an ice pack on the back of your neck. So this is how you use it. Blows air up into my face. So it's hot, which like sometimes if you get irritated by the noise of a fan, it could constantly in your ear. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's the hands-free version, so like if I'm gonna be outside, just outside of a party or something, or like just I know I'm gonna be outside, I'll wear this one, so I don't have like my hands are free, so I don't just like keep doing this. But it's not as portable as this one. This one's a little bigger. And this one's more expensive. My mom actually bought this for me. There we go. My mom bought this one for me. It was more expensive. So. If you can afford, it was probably like $200 or so. It's more expensive thing. My parents bought this for me as a gift. It's just a personal air conditioner. It's really cool and nice, but. Yeah, this one is more practical, and it does like work. Like I brought this actually to my graduation with my when I got my master's, because I was so afraid of being overheated with like everything that I had to wear, and I snuck it in. I snuck it in like one of my like the sleeve of my gown, and like was just sitting there, and we're passing it down the aisle, and it worked really well. Whereas like this one would be more noticeable. But those are like the things I do. I don't have it at the moment. I lent it to someone who works outside that needed it. I have a cooling towel, like those towels that you get wet and they cool down. I also have that I carry around, like if I know I'm gonna be by water, or like that one's nice, but also you can get wet. So I don't use that one as often as I do my fans. But most of the time I just stay inside. Honestly, if I can just stay inside in the air conditioning, perfect. I'm not much of an outdoors person anyways. Especially this summer, you're gonna find me inside. I do activities inside. Like I love going to the movies, so inside. But yeah, those are just kind of the things I do to stay cool. Um, but especially because I've just been struggling lately with it being summer. And I just kind of want to talk about the things that I've been struggling with. Because it is a lifestyle change for sure. And you have to make lifestyle changes to adapt to it. And been I've been slowly trying to like adjust stuff. It is kind of hard to do it. Uh, is yeah, because it's especially since I've like what comes with it is like feeling more anxious and stuff, and I never was a person that had anxiety before, and so having to deal with anxiety now, like I don't know how, because I never really was an anxious person. Like I got anxious and nervous, but that was more like a situational thing. Like I was nervous about a certain thing, but then once it was over, I was fine. So and it's not like my sister and like my cousin has anxiety where it's like they would just be anxious for no reason over stuff. And I find myself getting that more and more now, and I don't know how to like deal with it or like cope with it. I don't know like how to deal with that feeling. So it's a little bit of an adjustment. But then I also like it's been a struggle because I feel like my life changed so much that um I've been feeling that I've missed the person that I used to be before I had this, because I do feel like it changed a lot. I did change. I changed who I just feel like I've changed as a person, and I don't like that change. Like I really miss the person I used to be. It's been a little hard. So with that struggle, and it's hard because especially with POTS, which like it has so many things that you can deal with. Like there's so many things that change, and like things like you have to deal with like all these like struggles that someone who doesn't have it, they and like it's not really like a dig on them. Like they don't really understand. Like they can never understand what it feels like, and like that's not their fault, but it's also frustrating sometimes when they don't understand and they're trying to understand. Like, oh no, I get it. It's like I know you're trying to sympathize with me, but like you don't get how it feels. So then that can make that harder. So that's like a thing I've like struggled with a lot too, is just like people don't understand, but they're like, oh, we're fine. Like, because most of the time I can pretty much like, if I don't feel good a lot, and a lot of it's in my head, like the dizziness and stuff, and that kind of like gives me anxiety, and I've gotten a lot better at dealing with it, but I still feel it, and I've gotten a lot better like hiding it. It sounds bad. It sounds bad, which is like I shouldn't hide it, but like I feel it all the time, so like what am I supposed to do? Just be miserable all the time, which like I feel like I am, but like I hide it because sometimes it's like I don't want to talk about it, so if I hide it, people won't like bring it up to me, and so I can hide it. When I hide it, people, and then when I bring up that I haven't been feeling good, they're like, well, you were fine then. I'm like, but I wasn't. I just was hiding it. Like, I just was not showing that I wasn't feeling good because, like, I didn't want to talk about it in the moment. You know, like, it's hard to explain unless you, like, have done it or, like, like, sometimes it's just, like, I'm not in the mood to discuss it. Because if I discuss it, I'll just start crying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not in the mood to deal with those emotions in that moment.
So it can be hard to like try to talk to someone about it that doesn't understand. Because they'll try to understand, but they really don't. And they're like, no, I do. I'm like, that could just be my experience. How do you understand people? But
yeah, no, it definitely has changed like all aspects of my life, which can be a struggle, but maybe I can like help create like a platform that talks about it, and like I want to be open and honest about it because I'm I'm sure other people are struggling like I am, so maybe finding other people, because like I feel like if I see people,
certain people I see, let me rephrase that.
it doesn't help. I know like sometimes people think they're helping when they send that like certain people that like that have it and like how they're living their lives. I'm like, and it doesn't help that it seems like they are thriving with it when I'm not. So it just like sometimes it makes it worse. It's like I don't want to see that. Like I want to see if they are struggling like I am. So like I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. Like there's just like certain creators that I know that have it and like they seem like they're thriving and they don't and from what I've seen they haven't shared the struggles with it. And I know that there was the Olympic the Olympic swimmer, Katie Ledecky, I think has it. Someone sent me an article saying that she had it, and but she's thriving. She just won like so many Olympic medals, and it's like that doesn't make me feel better. That this person has the same thing that I have, and they're thriving. I'm not, so it like makes me think like, what's wrong with me? You know, it's it can be a lot. So I just want to be like there. Like if you're struggling with it and don't know, like definitely like reach out to me and like you can like leave a comment or talk. Like I will talk about it with anyone. Like I don't want anyone to struggle like I am, even though I'm struggling and haven't really found a way out yet. But we'll find it together.